Hey YouTube, I'm here for a review for the latest episode of Empire. I'ma say, I don't even want to give the number because I'm gonna probably be wrong. Alright, so the episode starts off with Tiana on stage. She's singing a nice little song. Nothing spectacular, but since Nessa stepped on the scene with some real vocals, Tiana just ain't cutting it for me. Lil TT ain't cutting it for me. You feel me? So Tiana's on the stage. Cookie in her patchwork kilt was just irking the shit out of me. I was confused for at least 5 minutes while I was watching it. Like, I feel like they're trying to do too much with Cookie's clothes. I feel like they're trying to do too much. Yeah. I don't know. It's very confusing. That's what it is. It's confusing. You're trying to figure out, like, why is she wearing this? Why did they put her in this? Who made this? Is this supposed to be attractive? So Mrs. Huxtable wants Jamal to write a song for Angelo. And she basically saying, no, I want Jamal. And Cookie is like, well, when we settle on, if we can, like, maybe we'll settle on Jamal, but it's like Jamal's like, settle. But she wants, because Cookie knows that he's got this performance anxiety right now, so she doesn't want to push him, whatever. Dre hears Rhonda talking to him, and Nessa sneaks up behind him, and Dre spazzes out. He quick jumps up, and, you know, Nessa's kind of shocked. But I feel like, especially considering her background with Shine crazy ass Exhibit, Lucky is getting his nails done, and that shit is irking me too. Like, why y'all had him getting his hair perm last week or the week before, and now y'all got him sitting here with getting his nails done? He's never done that. He's never done that in any of these episodes. So why are y'all just throwing this shit in this season? I just feel like that shit is, y'all pushing it. Y'all trying it. And then it's like, he was going so hard with Jamal, calling him a sissy, gay, shoving him in a trash can, but sitting up here getting a fucking no-lie relaxer. Or that was lie, because that shit was burning like a mug. And you getting your nails done. And then you blowing the shit like you got clear polish. You reminded me of homeboy from Love and Hip Hop that rocked the pearl necklace. I'm not here for that. I mean, not that men can't get that treatment, but you ain't gonna be out here calling people out of their manhood and you sitting up there getting a fucking perm, a pressing curl, and a manicure. No, bruh. Cookie working with this lady with the most horrible wig. Her wig was stiff. Her wig reminded me of Homegirl from The Incredibles with less movement. And I'm talking about the cartoon. Homegirl from the cartoon with the black bob wig had more movement in her wig than this lady who is supposedly a wealthy designer. Come on, y'all. What the fuck was up with her hair? That shit was unexcusable. That shit was unexcusable, unforgivable, horrible. Whatever. She wants TT to have bone straight hair for her fashion show. Apparently this lady is a racist bitch, and she likes things lily white and pristine with regard to her clothes and her models. So Dre tells Cookie about his feelings for Nessa. He pours on the little the sad, emotionally disturbed son role, and Cookie Cookie falls for it. Cookie is gonna allow Nessa to shadow Tiana for the fashion show. Anika and the crazy mama is at dinner with Lucky and talking about how they need to have peace. And I'm wondering, why the fuck did he bring her to this restaurant in the open and the mama acting a fool? But then we see it's a lady on the table next to them who got an earpiece in, ear hustling. So then outside, Tariq is outside, listening to the conversation, cause they on a little stakeout or whatever. Oh, hold on. So, all right, let me hurry up. Oh, it was funny because Anika was like, you better stop coming in my room, stop doing such and such, stop touching my red lipstick. And the mama like, bitch, I got it on right now. Nessa ends up burning the dress that Helene made for TT to wear. TT goes off and has a whole tirade about the lady being racist, about the fact that Tiana is only in the fashion show to basically rectify the racist backlash that she had from having like some come to Africa type fashion show with no black models whatsoever. Her rant ends up going viral, and it's a bad look for Helene and for Empire. Sponsor Homes is gonna use virtual reality to prepare Jamal for his performance, and they had some fake ass Frida who wasn't even a female. Was that even a female? I thought that was Diamond Hansu. Keep it for real. Like, dead ass, I thought that was Give Us Free Homes. And I was like, I know y'all did not take a hood nigga with a box and put him in a white suit and act like that was Frida. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. And if that was actually a female, I apologize. It was a quick shot. But from first glance, that looked like homeboy from Amistad with a box in a white suit. Lucius comes in there and ruins everything. He like, what the fuck you got going on? You got electricity going on your nipples and shit? And I fucking died. I died when he said that. Sponsor ends up telling him that Lucius is actually the trigger for his PTSD. Dre is talking with Helene, and she's just racist as fuck. And Dre's trying to convince her that instead of TT, maybe you should have Nessa, somebody with more soul, because TT is more like a crossover artist. She's sitting up there combing her daughter hair like she's a psycho. And I'm wondering, is she bald under that wig? Because that's the only reason I would accept her having that old ass wig, is if you bald under there, maybe you got alopecia and that's your favorite wig, that's your comfort blanket. So then Dre walks out talking about, I know why you love brushing your daughter's hair. It's so beautiful. And then he walks out like on some, all right, I'm gonna get you, bitch. Tariq got Loco Mama at the gyno, and he's trying to get information from her. And she says how Lucky and Anika are nasty and they be out fucking all around the house. And he says like they nasty just like your mama. That's how she got my man. Hakeem was waiting for Dre in the office and says that he set what's her face? Set Tiana up. Hakeem's starting to trying to get all hype. Yo, Dre is the best actor on the show, period. And I know y'all like Taraji and all of that. On this show in particular, Dre is the top for me. But I fucking love Dre. Dre gave that like psycho type shit, like, hit me, nigga. I dare you. I want it. I crave it. I crave the physical contact so that I could bust your ass. That's what I want you to do. That's what Dre was giving me. And he had me feeling good. You know. Helene ends up asking for Nessa, like it was her idea. Oh, but her daughter woke up with all her hair gone, chopped. Her hair was, it looked like they cut it off with a razor like they did the fucking Cersei in Game of Thrones. So Cookie knows that Dre set TT up, and she's like, she wished that he would have came to her and spoke to her. Anika smashes like 6 vases. She's wearing this nice little lingerie number. And I was wondering why she had that one over her stomach. I guess that was just for effect, but that extra piece around the middle threw me off a little bit. But she looks fucking amazing, and she's beautiful. She's gorgeous. And Lucius just keeps saying, stop, that's $100,000. Like, run over to the bitch. Run over to the bitch. That shit was too much for me. I was just like, after the second vase, I'd have ran over. You know that's how a nigga got money. Because let you even act like you about to drop something expensive in my house, I'm gonna slap your ass. And truth be told, I really don't have anything expensive that you could just hold up and drop. Nah, the only thing that I got that I'm gonna be worried really worried about is the TV. And if your ass could lift up my 52 and just hold it right there and act like you gonna drop it, why you trying to pick it up? I'm gonna beat your ass. For real. The mama walks in and stops the action because Lucky and Anika ends up about to get down on the table, having a little foreplay on the table. And Lucky, this part just really irked the shit out of me. Lucky walks up to his mom behind her with his tie, puts it around her neck, simply to tie the tie around her neck. The whole thing, the action of him putting around her neck was for the viewers, just to throw the viewers off. It had nothing to do with the point of the scene, nothing to do with anything. So the mom is they're basically setting up Tariq, and Lucky told her what to do. And I love it. I love the fact that the mama is crazy for Lucius. She loves her son. She is a psychopath just like her son, and they are just a match made in heaven. And I was here for that scene. That scene finally gave me a little good feeling for Lucky, because I ain't been feeling him for the last couple episodes, and I finally enjoyed that. Jamal got a song for Lucky, and basically it's like, you ain't shit, you my daddy, but you ain't shit. He's a piece of shit. Lucky gets mad, like, don't expect me to apologize for trying to make y'all great on some, like, Ike Turner, Joe Jackson type shit. He ain't gonna apologize for loving her. And Lucky ends up putting Cookie on blast for the Frank Gathers hit. And because they've been blaming Lucky for it, but he's like, okay, I carried it out, but your mama wanted him dead. So Cookie don't want them to know. And she still didn't come out with it on this episode, but now they are like, what's going on, Ma? What's going on? And then they said about how Cookie or Lucius was to blame, or they blame Lucius for the father's death. But like I said last week, I blame the father. I blame the father. My child, granted, she shouldn't have had no drugs, no gun, and on some real shit, I'd have whooped my son ass. Maybe at that age, I would have had to call somebody to whoop his ass. Of course, not the police, but, because, you know, he'd end up dead if you call the police on your child. But say I had a daughter and I found drugs or a gun in her room, I'm beating her ass with a belt. I'm not going to give her blows, you know, body blows like people be putting on Facebook and shit. Or maybe I would. I just wouldn't upload it or anything. Well, no, like, anyways, I'd have fucked my daughter up if I found drugs and guns in the house. I'd have fucked her up. She wouldn't have left the house. And that's what the father should have did. The father should have gave her a good ass whooping and told her, you're not seeing Lucky anymore, or this is over. But to just kick her out and then have it cause you so much stress and be so worried, like, after the first night, I couldn't take that. I couldn't take that worry. And I feel like I couldn't kick my sons out with that. Like, I would want to save them. If I know that that's what they in, if I find out that they into some drugs and they got a gun, I'm gonna be fucking worried that if I throw them out on the street, they could die. I couldn't do that. And that's what the fuck happened to him. And that's his fucking fault. I don't care what nobody say. That's his fault. He shouldn't have threw her out on the street. Now, if he threw her out on the street, didn't talk to her for 15 years, and all of a sudden he had a reconciliation, okay. But he threw her out on the street, and 3 days later, he died of a heart attack. Nigga, you should have brought her ass in. She could have cared for you. That's what it is. And, previews for last week, it wasn't too much, that they showed you. But that's what's going on. Looking, doing a little lazy. This is the end of my hair cycle, so I had to throw it up, put a scarf around the bitch. All right, y'all, thank you for watching. I'm off to work. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.